Hey everyone, it's the Photo Tech here. I hope you're all doing well. Just a quick video of sharing some test results of audio latency on Xbox Series X. So a really good friend of mine was able to lend me his Turtle Beach Stealth Pros. These are wireless headset, licensed wireless headset for Xbox, but they use a USB dongle. And I really wanted to test if we had that audio latency over USB that I found in my previous video. So that's exactly what I did. I'm just quickly going to show you guys what the testing method was, and then we'll later take a look at the results. So how I tested was using the firing range in Call of Duty MW3, and basically I shot at 120 frames, kept the headset right next to the camera, so the headset was at exactly the same place for all the tests. All the tests were done in the same sitting, and I did two separate files to make sure it wasn't the camera that was recording the audio at different intervals or something. So I made sure there were two separate files and then basically combining the results. And the method is simple. You fire the weapon. The frame where you have the first hint of the fire, that flame that's coming out of the gun, how long did it take, how many frames did it take for the camera to actually record the audio on the file? And then this is the Astro Mix & Pro TR on PS5 over USB. And then from that frame where we have that hint of a fire, so it's taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th frame actually had the audio on file. And I'm sure the audio is not played exactly at that first frame. I think, so what I did was I took out like 3 frames because we do have this flash coming. So 1, 2, so let's say the audio is played on the 3rd frame or something. And then we have some delay or whatever. So all the results, I was just taking the 3 frames out just to count everything sort of like normally. So it just equalized them. So 7 frames was the wired solution on PS5. That's like the benchmark this time. Last time I had 6 frames. Maybe they changed the audio in MW3 or something. That is, the gunfire is happening a little bit later or whatever. But yeah, that was the benchmark, 7 frames. And just to show you guys like what a worse result is. So this is on Xbox Stealth Pro. And same principle. So the moment we have the register on the screen, how long is taking for the camera to record the audio in which frame, and just going to show you guys one here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28th frame is actually the audio that's on the file. So that's just to quickly show you guys how the testing was done. And they were, like I said, there were 2 separate files for each test. Many tests that I did, with different devices, different setup and stuff on Xbox. Let's take a look at the results. All right, so here are all the results. So the Astro on the PS5 is there. So if we take out 3 frames, so let's say 4 frames were left, with the latency is like 33.32. And that's what I did with all the other results as well. And if you look at the Elite Series 2, when it's connected wirelessly and just getting the stereo output, we got 17.4 the average. So if you were playing against somebody who's on a PC or on a PS5, and they are hearing you 3.6 times quicker than what you hear them if you are in a multiplayer scenario. So that's basically the Elite Series 2. And then if we go wireless Elite Series 2 with Dolby enabled, adds a little bit more latency. 4.2 times, so it basically increases that 20.3 frames. The Elite wired stereo sort of gave like the best results, 16.7. But this is the thing, when the Elite was Series 2 was wired and getting the Dolby, that's the delay again. So it's actually worse than what it was in wireless, which is strange what's going on Xbox. So 22.3, right? Astro this time round, with the stereo actually got, last time was better. It was like 17, 18 frames. But like I said, things have changed and so many firmware updates have happened on Xbox. This time around, 2 separate files. These are the results that I got, 19.2, the average. And then when we enable Dolby, that's 25, 25.10, 25.1. The Stealth with the stereo output, so this is what I was very keen to see. So we still have the USB dongle delay that's going on, because I was like, oh, this is an Xbox licensed product. How is this going to work? So my theory was correct. We still have that USB delay, whatever that is. So like the Astro, so like 19, and then whatever left is the wireless latency. I think Turtle Beach has done something to to basically average out. So they're giving you the sound, because it was insane that it was exactly, apart from the Astro on the PS5, the Stealth Pro in wireless was, the sound was every time was 25 frames. Every time it was perfectly playing the sound. Maybe something that the Turtle Beach are doing to equalize. So imagine there is no variance in sound. What you're hearing, you have that. So when you get used to it, it's a really good experience, but it still has a lot more latency. So imagine you come against somebody who's playing with a USB wired on PS5 or PC, and you are hearing them 5.5 times later than when they hear you. So you do have that. That's just there. And then if we enable Dolby, that's where I saw the fluctuations. Definitely added some latency, and it was like going up and down. But with the stereo output on Stealth Pro, yeah, it was really consistent, but with the added latency. Now using the Stealth Pro on PS5 with the the PC mode, it works, and yeah, that showed 13.6 frames, so 14 and 13 frames it was doing. So definitely not whatever the Astro, like just the USB output can do. There's definitely more latency, but this is what I mean. Now these numbers will look way small to you guys. You're like, oh, it's just milliseconds. But if we consider playing against somebody who's on a PC and they have the best possible audio going, because they were using wired or whatever, and we have all this delay because on Xbox we have forced crossplay. We are at such a big disadvantage. That's what surprised me a little bit. Now, it might not be a big deal. A lot more things matter. What kind of sound is coming, if you like the headset, there's so many things and stuff. But this delay, this has to go. Xbox has to have USB audio just like the PS5. It can do like proper USB audio. They have to enable the USB audio so we can use any UAC 1 or even UAC 2 devices on Xbox. I think they need to do this because this delay is just insane. And I think we deserve a better audio experience than what we are getting on Xbox right now. But yeah, just a quick video sharing this. Let me know what you guys think, because I personally think if you are on Xbox, either just use your standard Xbox or Elite controller as a second controller if you're using a separate controller, or get a headset which has the Xbox wireless built in. Because last time when I did this, the Arctis 9S, which actually has the Xbox wireless built in, was the best possible result. And this shows here, the Elite wireless showing really good results. So yeah, it just doesn't make sense to spend so much money on such an expensive device, which is an amazing device. I didn't get much, I just wanted to test it. I didn't get much chance to play on it and stuff, but it's an amazing device. But why paying so much money and getting so much added latency when audio matters so much in multiplayer games, in FPS, when you're competing against other people? I think latency should be like, the first thing, and then the audio enhancements of later. Yeah. Those are just my thoughts, guys. Definitely share your experience, what you guys think. Personally, for me, I think it'll be just some either the wired solution or something that has Xbox wireless built in. So definitely let me know what setup you are using, and if you actually notice this, if you change from headset to headset, if you notice this latency or not. Thanks a lot to everyone who subscribed, guys. Your support means a lot. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Hopefully, I'll catch you in one of my other videos. Bye for now.